Hi, I'm Mike and I'm the host of Scoutadelic, and I'm also a crazy mad person because I do scouting. This is my 60-second Q&A. Butcher Films asks, what is your favourite memory within the scouting movement? I have so many, one of which is with Scoutadelic, obviously seeing tons of different people, but my first real memory of scouting is my teddy bear being hoisted up a flagpole, and obviously it was my first ever camp, so I was upset, but the scout leader told me it was all right, and that she obviously took her teddy bear to camp with her, and I've done it ever since. He's gone every single place with me wherever I go. Matthew Webb is my favourite question. He asks, what do the Chief Scout and an empty barbecue have in common? Well, they're both Bear Grylls. Chris Fletcher says, if you could perform a miracle on Christmas Day, what would it be? To make all the nasty people in the world really nice for one day. Should have more positivity in life than negativity. Josh Hoyes asks, what does scouting mean to you? Scouting means to me fun, adventure and silliness. You've got to have all those to be part of scouting, I think. Bruce Wayne, the Bruce Wayne, not Batman, asks, what is your current scouting goal? My scouting goal at the moment is I'd love the Silver Wolf medal. Us leaders don't get many things, so that is the one thing that I would like to aim for, the Silver Wolf award. Dominic Mayhew asks, what made you get into scouting and why did you stay in it? So I started scouting as a scout. I stayed, I was patrol leader, and then I left and I came back as a leader. I think it's the fun aspect and doing things I never would do. I am kind of shy, I hate to say it, and it gets me out there and it makes me speak and talk and hear fantastic stories around the world, so that's great. Perfidekis, what is your favourite cake? It has got to be chocolate cake, but I am prone to carrot cake, a little bit like Tim Kidd. Jeanette Kent asks, what do you think of your co-host's rise to fame, and where do you hide his other shoe? I'm not sure whether that's meant for me or Oggy, but quite a few of my co-hosts are amazing people. I have had the fantastic experience of meeting different people, and it's been great fun. So Scoutadelic has allowed me access to see people I wouldn't normally meet as a normal scouter. Claire Maynard has said, I've got some dehydrated water. What should I add to make it festive? Cranberry juice? I don't think that would be a good mixture. Ravenclaw student asks, if you had your own personalised penknife, what features, tools would you have on it and any engravings on it? I think I'm used to being called Arcala, so I'd probably want an Arcala or maybe Mike on it. It'd be orange, and it would have scissors, definitely, a fire lighting kit, and I'm trying to think what else I would ever need in a penknife. Possibly my keys. I sometimes do lose my keys, which is a bad thing. Matt Swain asks, if you were a chief scout for a day, what would the first thing you would do and why? I don't know. It's quite hard to do something in one day that would impact. I want to do something that would be great. Have a silly day, something like that. Robin Collins asks, what are some of your holiday memories and more importantly, favourite holiday treat? Christmas is my favourite time of the year. I haven't done much recently with it, but next year I plan to get back into my swing of watching Christmas movies. That would be normally a Christmas tradition of mine. But my favourite Christmas memory is waking up as a kid and seeing tons of presents. And a few years ago, I did the same to my mother. I secretly snuck around our house and delivered tons of presents. And that's my favourite Christmas, giving something back to someone else, make my mum have a special Christmas. Jake Matthews says, what is your favourite scouting skill and where did you learn it? My favourite scouting skill is my favourite knot, and it is the highwayman's hitch, and it's the only knot that I actually learnt as a scout. And then when I became a cub leader, I had to relearn all the other knots that they needed to know. But yeah, the highwayman's hitch, I can possibly do it in about 5 seconds, maybe 4. Very quick at doing it. Gilderson Cubs asked, how many driving lessons do you think you'll need to pass your test in 2017, and have you applied for your provisional? I don't drive, I usually get trains everywhere, so next year I do want to learn how to drive. I'm thinking probably 1 million, probably. And finally, Josh Love asks, what gave you the idea to do Scoutadelic? If anyone knows or watches the bloopers or anything like that, there's a YouTube show called Good Mythical Morning. I wanted to combine that and the scouting magazine that only us leaders get, combined it together to allow anyone to see it, whether it is a leader or a child or a cub or a scout or someone who's not in the movement who maybe wants to see what we do. And this is a way of doing that. It's all combined into one. It's 20 minutes, contained, has everything hopefully for anyone, and that is why when people ask me, well, who's it aimed at? Well, it's aimed for anyone. It's aimed for a leader, it's aimed for a little beaver, you know. Anyone can be a part of Scoutadelic. So have a Merry Christmas and thank you. A jam-packed show for you this month. We've got this.